Oh, a delightful welcome. The delightful adventuress leans over the rail of the ship, sniffing the humid air with evident distaste. What a filthy, damp little place. Oh well, we shall endure. At the sight of the mayor hobbling up, she straightens up. A thin, insincere smile spreads across her face. Ah, you there, my good primitive. Is that derogatory? That sounds derogatory. She calls, striding down the ramp and clasping his arm tight. Now then, I come in search of your first emperor's vault, and for that I shall be needing a few things. Some of your finest workers, tools, and some food. Do you understand me? She shakes her head, barely waiting for a response. F-O-O-D, she repeats. Comprenas, my dear? Oh, God. What language do you speak? Oh, dear, I shall see what we're here for a while. Listen, I hear you fellows rather like souls. Shall we discuss that, like higher primates? Maybe for the journey. Barnabas stays to settle up while his mistress negotiates the value of her soul with the mayor. Girl, don't do it! The man with no face. Barnabas removes his mask with what looks like to be a silent moment of great relief. Underneath it is nothing, just a flat surface where his face should have been. Oh, he's an unfinished clayman. One of those flawed products of Polytherm that follow their own rules. If only you'd known that before he boarded. Of course, that's why the adventurers never mentioned it. He silently presents you with your agreed fee, dips his head in a polite bow, and lumbers back to his mistress. It appears she has struck a deal with the mayor. 200 echoes, and Pair of Hands monkey business is now 20. No longer have the delightful adventurers in our pocket. That's fine. The delightful adventurers will establish a base camp at the Fountainhead Isle. She welcomes your assistance as one who has proven to not be entirely useless. Well, I'm slightly useless. So Port Stanton, shore leave. Audience with civilized mayor. Pilot port report. Let's do that. Nope, we can't go to the zeppelin. Should we have shore leave? Parasitic jungle holds many dangers. Step carefully. There's no authority behind the fence. Let's not do that because we only have 6 crew members. So let's go back. Sailing the Empire of Hands. Founded Isle. Ancient tombs and buried treasures wait on the isle. Splash, 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 splash. The sound of oars would be almost hypnotic if your arms weren't burning so hard with the effort. I'm going by myself? Why? Visit the delightful adventurers. A small army of monkeys, bought with her soul, she excavates the vault of the first emperor. So I guess that's what the Pentecost apes are. They're monkeys who just have a lot of souls in them. Through the forest, the foliage is thick and unforgiving. A gift for the monkey emperor. Speak of the delightful adventurers. Delightful adventurers has already uncovered and put aside many treasures. A small statue amongst them looks particularly interesting. She prepares to make her run on the vault. Let's just talk to you. A flustered circus mistress. Oh, it's you, of course. Help me with these blasted maps, will you? The monkeys are quite useless. She shakes her head. They claim our souls uplift them, but if you ask me, it's just a case of monkey see, monkey do. Can you believe that they think that zeppelin of theirs will let them create a new empire? Wait, you there. Take that out of your mouth. That's this very second. Okay. So I'll take something. Nobody is watching, at least you don't think so. Is it hard to tell with Barnabas's blank face giving nothing away? Can he see? He seems to be able to, somehow. In any event, it makes no move to raise an alarm as you take the small trinket. Okay. To the vault of the first emperor. Its stone entrance dominates a small clearing. What? We're gonna die. Let's go. A not-so-ancient edifice. It may look centuries old, but this entryway is relatively new. The monkeys can never leave alone, always adding bits on as their whims demand. Oh god. Emperor of the First Vault. This tribute to the Empire's first and greatest has been constructed over generations by monkeys working with stolen ideas of what an ancient tomb should be. Outside the vault, the delightful adventuress flips back and forth between her base camp and the vault entrance. Leaved to her work. Oh. To rush, darling, is to court tragedy. The delightful adventuress pays barely any attention to you as she prepares. She is not yet ready to open the vault. You should return later when she has a chance to organize her monkey workers. This may take a while. Okay, return to the boat? Alright. It's only the Empire of Hands. Where was... The Lost Treasure Hunter. Oh. The lost treasure hunter he hoped to join the Pirates of Z. Now he just hopes one day to see something he recognizes. It's not madness that drove these pirates to cannibalism, but years of being shipwrecked without the comfort of meat. After a while, any meat would do. Okay. That's right. This is not the person that I thought this was. We're not going to do that. Join a raid on the Empire of Hands. No, thank you. I'm gonna leave. Thank you, though, for offering. Ash Smiths. Soft spraying, silence, peaceful here. No engine rumbling, no sounds of crew at work, just your own heavy breathing. Okay. Monkey Foundling's hut. She does not seem to be here right now. A pair of Pentecost apes are, though, glaring at you with equal parts malice and their usual avarice. Bitch. Get out of my girl's house. The two Pentecost apes attack, snarling and hissing. Their raw ferocity forces a retreat, though they do not follow and press the advantage. Once you are through the trees, the chase ends. Peering through the foliage, you see them quietly return to their strange vigil. Okay, so we can't go... Now you look carefully, you can see the traps hidden in the forest. All things considered, it's for the best that the ghost of the Ash Smiths saw you as a playmate instead of an invader. There are reasons both humans and smarter apes leave her to her own devices. But I want to hang out with the monkey foundling. She was cool for all of her literally stealing my clothes and making me run through the forest naked. Travel to 7 miles. Let's do that. A hunting party powers through the water. You barely row out away in time, for it has no intention of turning or slowing. The chattering of angry monkeys faints in the darkness as they head out for the other islands in search of food. Next to the court. The gates are guarded. Oh, today is the sprawling palace. Oh, God. That's right. Today, the sprawling palace is called the Wild Weld Courts. Tomorrow, who knows? The world of the Pentecost apes is one of cruel whimsy, where stolen traditions last only as long as their amusement. Gain access to the courts. The gates are guarded by 2 armored monkeys that would look adorable if not for the blood on their bayonets. Humans are not welcome without invitation or a worthy gift for the Emperor. Let's go. Hey, yo, I stole this out of the first Emperor's tomb. I'm sure it's fine. The stench and the heat as the gates open are a sucker punch to your senses. Inside, the stagnant air of the windowless wood palace hangs with sweat and tastes of hair. Ugh. Everything is filthy and every surface used. The apes as likely to swing across the roof as walk the floors. In prized oasis of relative calm, the high-souled conduct themselves with the poise of high-born lords and ladies. Around them, their barely uplifted lesser scamper around exhausted, taking orders and cruelty from all who cares to dispense them. In the middle are countless more, a sea of apes longing for advancement and fighting for what they have with tooth, claw, and low cunning. Okay. Cards, no longer have a gift. Oh, hi, guy. Is that a mask? You actually look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Emperor Crispin IV holds court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the emperor is still the least heard of all. To step into his throne room is to step into another world, a polished one of cool and blessed quiet that already feels as alien as it is pleasant. Sure, you seem like a nice fellow. An official welcome. The Emperor sits on his throne, wrapped in robes of violet and wearing an ornate golden mask. He remains motionless, silent. He could be mistaken for a statue if not for an almost imperceptible nod to grant his sensual permission to speak in his name. She approaches, arms folded in the red-trimmed yellow robes of a court mandarin. Mandarin? Shut up. Her expression is carefully blank. The chestnut hair on her face powdered alabaster white and decorated with exquisite detail in red and black. The rings on her fingers mark her as a 10-souled ape, a status even the Admiralty can respect. She bows before you, a complicated ritual display of sweeping sleeves that somehow never breaks eye contact. Finished, she waits for your response. Okay. Return the bow. Oh, God. Curtsy instead. Huh. I feel like going on a diplomatic thing here. I feel like if I try to return the bow and screw it up, then that would be insulting. So I will curtsy instead, because in London you curtsy. So, let's do it. I failed. Flicker of disapproval. Did you do something wrong? It appears so. Be that as it may, there is business to discuss. Well, fuck. Well, it was worth a try. The Great Exodus. The exquisite Seneschal requests your assistance to supply the Empire of Hand's great work, a zeppelin that will take them to a new home far away from here. Well, I guess we're fucking working on that zeppelin anyway. Just go off into the east and never be heard from again. Materials for the journey. You point out that the Admiralty has the Empire of Hands both under embargo and quarantine. The only thing worse than to be caught doing here than supplying them would be helping them escape their confinement. Have your people not already caused us enough pain, she demands. We starve, and you would prevent us being fed. We thirst to explore, and you cage us like animals. Why? For what fine purpose? What threat are we to you, who happily dine with devils? She shakes her head, almost with pity. What could you possibly see in us that shames you so? Accept the commission. Refuse the commission. Oh, I'll accept it. The exquisite essential. Only because I want to know what they did, what the Empire of Hands did. With a pair of servants to row the boat, she takes you to the Zeppelin site in Port Santon. It was originally the project of a traveler from afar hoping to travel east, who encountered an accident. In his plans and engine, however, the monkeys saw their opportunity. The Great Exodus will require supplies and fuel, of course. We also seek souls to uplift our brethren, that they may join the work. You will, of course, be reasonably compensated for your expenses and rewarded upon completion. Build status and core by supplying the Zeppelin. She also hints that there may be faster ways to complete the Zeppelin. To say more, though, would require a level of trust that you have not yet earned. Oh shit, what do we need? Supplies. Fuel. Holy shit. I can give you five supplies at a time, 10 fuel at a time. Okay. And 2 crates of souls at a time. Working with the delightful adventurers will unlock a way to gather enough souls to complete the Zeppelin. Back to Port Santon. The monkeys continue their work. There is much of it to be done. Well, shit. Audience with civilized manner. Oh, it's changed because the adventurers is here. Darling, do come in, the civilized mayor purrs. Whatever can I do for you? The soul of the delightful adventurers sits comfortably in him, a 4-souled ape of cold ambition and very few scrumples. Scrumple-boobles. Okay, oh yeah, I think he was a 3-souled ape before, but now he's a 4-souled ape because the adventure... Oh my... No. I'm not gonna sell my soul to you. It's very nice. But, it's kind of for 200. I like to think I'm worth a little more than 200, so I will leave. Thank you for your offer, but I'm leaving now. What the? Oh, it's a lighthouse, I think. Where do we want to go now? Do we want to go up to Port Cecil? Just to try it out? Just to try it out? Let's try it out. Let's see. Let's see where we can go with the Principles of Coral, because we need that. We need that on so many levels. Ending the Principles of Coral, because that will be an end of something that is the oldest of its kind, which is the end of the Principles itself, for the Fathom King, or continue on to the, oh my goodness, what a glorious boat you have there, sir. I don't want to look at it any closer, though, so if you would mind not coming near me. Thank you. Okay, where was I? No, go away! But if I don't want to use the Principles of Coral as the end of the oldest thing of its kind, I need the Apakian chess piece to get Apakian for the curator. But also, the guest for the Fathom King is one of the officers that come from the Port Cecil and principal of whatever. Shit. End of the principles of Coral. That's what it is. It's just everything has such a long title. Okay, that's really all it is. Everything has a bajillion words in their titles. Oh. Oh my god! The quartermaster has been complaining of food going missing as of late, and now you know why. The monkey Foundling sits smiling innocently behind a crate, mouth surrounded by fresh crumbs and in a bed of... Wait, your stolen clothes? Yeah, you seemed fun, she says. She desperately wants to explore the Z with you. Let her stay. She can earn her keep doing odd jobs for now. Your treasures need polishing, your mug needs filling, and time maybe you can make an officer out of her. Yes! Yay! The monkey Foundling hugs you tight and asks weapon smartly where you keep the weapons. An occurrence. Your Empire of Hands explored action quality is now 99. Okay, hey God, let's look at her. I almost pressed full speed. We're not doing that. Let's look at officers. Or is she not an officer yet? Oh no, she's a mascot. RS5. Else2. Wow. Oh, we can't talk to you. We can only just kind of look at you. Okay, maybe a random storylet comes up. Okay, oh, Bound Shark. No thanks. No thanks, Bound Shark. You keep doing your thing. Wow, I'm glad I went to the- No! I'm glad I went to the, to Ash Isthmus and checked out her house then. Because I don't know if that happens. But I guess a random storylet comes up during, all that nonsense. And then you get the opportunity to promote her to an actual officer and not just a mascot, maybe? I don't know. But, you know, we'll just let her hang out with us. She's adorable. Plus, she brought my clothes back. That's nice. They'll need a good washing, though, because I don't know where they've been. I don't know where she's brought them. Alright, Fort Cecil. Let's see. Alrighty. Jess! Now, we need to increase our pages for that. Friggin' gather intelligence. Port report. Explore Knoll around Port Cecil. Oh, hello! There's little things. Click of a sliding stone where there should be silence. A motion in the shadows as if it were thick stirred like ink. A lull in the cries of the Z-bats. Something is watching you, drawing close by the hour. Hour by hour. Jesus Christ, I always screw that up. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Let's just leave. Yep, okay, we got a tale of terror, though. You sense it in the murk, its course parallel to your own. By the time it draws near, the lights of the port are already ahead. Your sailors clatter up the gangplank and whisper together in nervous undertones. And it's fine. It's not retreating, it's advancing in an opposite direction. Alrighty. So, where are we? Let's... A distraction? Nope. Okay. I could keep doing this, but our terror is already really high up, so let's not do it. Go to see Lily's. Abbey Rock. Then we could go to Vanderbilt and see if we can pick up that goddamn serpent image. We can stop by Pickmode Isle, see how they're doing. So let's do that. It'll be fine, I promise. Oh, what the? What are you? Stop doing that! No! Fuck off, you! Fuck off! I think I go slightly faster than its weird little dash forward. That always does that. It's always the same albino Mori. It's probably glitched to shit. It's still following me too. Goddamn. Alright, yeah, you go away. The nerve. The nerve of some people. The nerve of some eels. Alright. Prisoner. Nope. Compile a port report. We're fine, really. Shops. Power fuel. Summer supplies too. Why not? And then we'll go Up to Abbey Rock. It'll help us get rid of some of this terror. Just some of it. Just a little bit. Just enough of it. Oh, what the? Skill the crewman. This is the sailor who came begging to you for birth. He's done good work, this one, but he keeps a little shrine to Salt, the nameless god of the horizon, at the back of his hold. Permit it. Out here, a captain needs all the help he can get, even from sad, strange gods of farewell. You'll have none of this nonsense aboard your ship. If Salt even exists, its attention is dangerous. Permitted. Oh god, now we've got Salt attention. Well, I think we can always jump off the Salt Lions if it gets too much. A breath of air. You let him keep his salt circle and his chalked arrow. That night, as you stand out on the foredeck, a soft breeze comes out of the east. The salt's direction tousles your hair, passes. Well, shit. Let's see. I don't think that would be in hold. It would probably be in journal. So, Gods in the Z. Powers. Stone's attention. Very far away. Perhaps it is watching you. It is watching you if it even exists. What the? Come on! What am I supposed to do with that? God damn it. God damn it. Alrighty. Shepherd's Isle. Picnic on the Standing Stones. Do you want to do that? Tales of Three Graves. Sure, why not? Lost 3 terror, that's good. Sailors watch the fireflies shimmer. Swap shanties pass around the grog and shy stones at the more vampirically inclined Zebats. Grasses nod in the breeze. Across the dark water, the lights of Abbey Rock glow watchfully. Okay. Pilot port report. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, my eyes. They've been going on. Okay, tentacles, through windows swimming, blah, 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 yes. No sheep. Sheep are highly illegal here. Did you know that? That's nuts. So. Let's go down to Abbey Rock to help with our terror just a little bit. We'll give them, I think we've got some recent news. We don't, actually. Well, so I guess we're not going to Abbey Rock. We'll go right to Pigmoat Isle. And it'll be fine. Pigmoat Isle will be great. They'll have solved a problem just like that. Shit. Do we want to go? You know what? Actually, let's go down to Abbey Rock anyway, just for the port report. Because it's worth it. We get a fuel and we get, like, probably 30 echoes. Trade supplies. Offer a gift. Pilot report. We can offer a hunting trophy to reduce terror. We might need that though. I think we need that hunting trophy for later. For the Principles of Coral thing. You know what? Yeah, why not? Worth it a little bit. Narrow hospitality. The muscular prioress inspects your trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says, her tone suggesting grudging respect. You and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. And you do. Black laver bread and undercooked cavern trout among the fierce women with spiked rosaries. That sounds fucking awesome, by the way. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe. But at the end of the evening, when the plates are cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling Strasmis sign sings in a rich, deep voice, like a stolen sunset, about the hills of her homeland. Far above, firelight flickers on the faces of your crew. Oh! Quality is now... So I have it. I have Stone's attention. Do I have all the gods' attention now? Let's see. Let's look. Oh yeah, I just have it. Okay, nothing new, nothing different. So let's go then. That really didn't do all that much, to be honest. Oh, except for break my boat. It's fine though. Sorry about your dock. Alrighty, and here it is. Moment of truth. How badly did I fuck up? 2 houses, both alike, the struggle for Pigmont Isle. The gates are closed. Fearless advisor. Okay. You've done all you can. I think I've destroyed that. I've basically done what I did to Hunter's Keep. And that's now I go there and there's nothing. Shit. I should have stolen the rat star when I had the chance, and I said that last time. Shit. 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 Okay. Dusty glass of wine. Lost 5 terror. That's fine. Do it again. Yeah. Alright. Explore Vanderbilt. Let's see. Remnants. A wide open space beneath the hollow temple. You happen across a steeped platform of sorts. 4 statues guard it, marked with glyphs of all but lost to time and idle vandalism. They look a little like the glyphs that decorate the Echo Bazaar in London, though. Okay, we got 20 fragments. At the heart of the platform is a long, filled well shaft, too. You poke around briefly, but something in the place makes you uneasy. A frost moth, the size of a farmer's hand, flutters down to perch on the well's edge. Another, a third, you retreat. Okay, well... Gather gossip. Alright. Alrighty. Let's do that one more time just so we can go back to London and not have a nightmare, because if we enter London with 50 terror, then it's gonna be bad. Vision of the surface. Let's sell those. Mary's Interesting Shore. Let's sell those because we get them... we get more for them here than we do with the, the scholar, the alarming scholar. I wanted to call it the antiquarian, but I don't think that's a word. Vision of the surface. Probably shouldn't be selling these either, but why not? There we go. I need four more fragments for something to happen. For it to get a secret. Goddamn. I need 7 secrets and 7 outlandish artifacts to get something that can bring my pages up, and then I can sell for 1,000 echoes. Little boat? Oh, hello, little boat. Let's talk about things, little boat. Don't you run away from me, little boat. Fuck. Stop it. Alright. Yeah, thanks for helping me, other little boat. Thanks for all your help and your assistance. I really appreciate it. Alright. Scuttle. Lean pickings. Pull the fabric. Alright, spider silk. That's the more expensive one. That's good. That's good. I'll take it. Even the younglings! Not the younglings! Oh god. Get out of here. I don't even like you. No, this is the Cave of Death. I don't want to go into the Cave of Death. I know what awaits me in the Cave of Death. Death! Spoiler alert, it's death. At first I thought this machine was a blessing, but if my husband were here, I'm certain he would disapprove. For starters, look at the horrifying smile. Girl, I agree. The thing is just plain ugly. Ugh. It clashes with the rug.